Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are just looking at whatever needs to come out for you, trying to keep it light and airy since we have just had those shadow work readings for the full moon. So if you haven't seen those yet, check those out. It's the shadow work for the full moon reading and the one just before it, the rear view energy reading as well. Very useful to watch. Thank you for all your support so far, guys. I really do appreciate every single like, comment, and subscribe. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But this week we are using Cosmic Messages Oracle. The lenormand we have the Jelly Bean lenormand, as well as two love oracles. Okay, we have the Romance Angels Love Oracle and the Twin Flame Messages deck. Okay, Capricorn, getting into it for you. I do want to apologize in advance if we do have any of background noise starting back up. There's a pressure washer that's been sort of going on and off all day and is super loud. Not much I can really do about that. It was either record with the chance of, a bit of background noise, or I miss out on the earth signs altogether. So of course I wanted to get these videos up for you guys. So we'll cross our fingers. We managed to get through Virgo with no noise. So hopefully we can get through Capricorn as well. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on for our Capricorns? What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, okay. I feel like there's a second one for you, Capricorn. Let's have a look. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Ooh, gratitude energy. Okay. Thinking too negatively, Capricorn. I feel like for some of you, this has got to do with your self-worth, that you need to reboot the way that you're thinking about yourself. Okay, the way that you're thinking about this thing that's going to happen. I don't know what that is. We'll have a look in a sec. Because we're also seeing a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So the need for you to have faith that everything is going to work out the way that you need it to. It's not always the way that we want it to, but the universe has a way of making the things that we need to happen. Okay, so you need to have a little bit more faith that things are going to start happening for you, Capricorn. Refocusing, rebooting that getting out of your head a little bit. That is a thoughts energy. So getting out of your head a little bit and just trusting. Having a bit of faith and just trusting. Trust the system for someone there too. I don't know what that means. I feel like that's something to do with your career. Trust the procedures, trust the system. The procedure is right. I don't know what that means. That's for one person. I feel like that will resonate for the person that it's supposed to resonate for. Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Rebooting our thoughts and having faith. What's going on for Capricorn? That's a very straightforward message. I will draw a secondary message in a second because this is pretty much exactly what we just saw. We have the crossroad, the pathway card there, which does talk about a choice or a decision. We have the tree, which is, to do with yourself, your self-healing, your self-growth, the way that you're looking after yourself, Capricorn. And then we see the clouds, which is all about your thoughts. Okay, and this is the clouds energy shows us overthinking that leads us to anxiety and depression. The more and more that you're thinking about trying to think things through in a logical kind of way, the more you're actually clouding your judgment and confusing yourself. Okay, so this is actually a very sort of straightforward, clear message. It's sort of saying, you need to consciously decide to look after yourself by rebooting your thoughts. Looking for the silver lining in those clouds, focusing on the good in your life, not the negative, okay? And for some of you, this is intrinsically linked with your self-value. But that's very, like I said, very super straightforward. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn, please? What's going on for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know right now? Clarify the third and fourth card for Capricorn. What is that in regard to, please? Oh, interesting energy here, Capricorn. Firstly, we're seeing the sun. Okay, so, there is happiness there for you. There is good in your life for you to focus on. But, the sun also brings things to light. And with the second card being the rider, I do feel as though this is something coming in, something being brought to light, something sort of coming, maybe for a lot of you, coming up from within, and maybe like a personal revelation or something just being revealed, because the writer does talk about good news on the way. So there may be some sort of happiness on the way to you, being revealed to you, focusing on the good in your life, because there's a need for, you to notice that good things are about to happen for you. But you need to reset yourself. There's a heavy emphasis here on resetting yourself, rebooting yourself here, Capricorn. Because then what I'm seeing, we have the child coming through, and then the snake, okay? So I'm seeing quite a lot of signs here too. I've got, the crossroad is Libra, the tree is Virgo, the sun we have Leo, the snake we have Scorpio. We're also seeing Sagittarius here as well. So I'm seeing quite a lot of signs in this reading as well, but so that may not even be relevant for a lot of you here. This Scorpio the Scorpio may be relevant, because you maybe that Scorpio has something to do with this revelation within you. But with the child, it's very interesting, because it's like you're trying to think about things, very innocently, that inner child kind of energy, playful, fun, optimistic. But the snake is very interesting here, because it's like, I feel like it might be self-deceit a little bit here, Capricorn, that you because it's kind of giving me this, I keep getting the same word, because the snake and the child together, I'm kind of getting immaturity, like the snake kind of, opposing that childlike energy a little bit here. So rather than, being fresh and innocent and a new beginning, it might, it's sort of like a deceptive new beginning. It's kind of like a immaturity. There's an immaturity aspect here. Something very immature, that it's not able to grow into adulthood. It's not able to mature. It feels like this is something within you yourself, that you kind of have I saw a similar thing with Virgo, but theirs was more external. Yours feels a lot more internal, um, blockage type stuff. It's like this child energy is kind of fighting with the snake energy a little bit. You're trying to tell yourself, oh, I just feel really, I desire this, I want that, I want this, but it's not necessarily what you need. You're not looking at what you need. You're kind of focusing on what you want. When I've asked to clarify that message, I've got the clover and the anchor, which is once again kind of oppositional energies here. So maybe it was the Leo reading even that had this sort of thing. I feel like it was one of the fire signs, maybe Aries, maybe Leo. So if you had a strong placement in one of those, maybe check out that reading as well. But the clover is like good luck and, feeling, that you're making good investments and taking the right chances, the right opportunities. It's making that conscious decision to refocus your brain. Whereas the anchor is kind of trying to hold you stuck, trying to hold you in one place, which is what the snake is kind of doing. It's kind of trying to hold you in that immaturity. It's trying to hold you in your inner child rather than allowing you to grow and mature. So maybe this is why we're seeing in that first message the tree there, because it's like you really need to make a conscious decision here to focus on yourself and to move forward and to grow and mature within your own self, within, and grow and mature that inner child stuff that's coming through here a bit, taking a chance on yourself and really needing to refocus and not allowing this snake energy to pull you down and not allowing yourself to pull yourself back under. It's very interesting. It does feel like you're kind of in a little bit of fight with yourself here, Capricorn. In between the positive and the negative, like you're kind of focusing so much on, things that are actually holding you stuck rather than things that are allowing you to grow. Advice for Capricorn, please. Advice for Capricorn. But, we do have the sun on the table here. Why is that advice? Why is that advice for Capricorn? Seeing you really needing to actually, that maybe there's a reason that you're fighting with yourself and there's a reason that you're needing to fight with yourself. We have the whip coming through, which is that's the fighting energy, the arguing with yourself, the fighting yourself on this. We have the mountain, which is your card, Capricorn. Fighting yourself, literally fighting yourself, in conflict with yourself. The mountain is also, blockages. It can be this blockage as well. So fighting yourself is the blockage, or fighting, you're needing to fight through the blockages within yourself, needing to, maybe literally have this fight with yourself to reboot your brain. Really, really, we have the bear there as well, in order to put boundaries up, find your inner strength, find your inner power, defend the inner child, defend the clover, good fortune, defend this. It's kind of this energy of needing to bring it all to the surface, to specifically to fight it out, duke it out, and in a very, this is why it's the fox, it's logic, clever, so that you can survive here. To stop playing games with yourself a little bit here, Capricorn. Stop playing this game of fighting the energy, one and back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of like, this is like the boss fight where you duke it out and find out who's going to be the grand winner. Is it going to be all this negative self-talk, or is it going to be the positive version of yourself that wants to grow and heal? You're needing to actually face the conflicts within you, face the drama, face all that stuff, and work through it. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Focus on the good in your life and fight off this bad. Fight it out. Fight it out. That's what I've got for you here, Capricorn. We'll have a look at love and relationships. Love and relationships for Capricorn. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Are you already in separation? Are you, or is this just separate? You're separate from this person right now. You don't have a person, and you're waiting for this person to arrive into your life. There is a separation there. For those of you who are in a connection, it doesn't necessarily mean a breakup. It could just be like somebody working away or needing to take some space to their own self. You needing to take some space to your own self to, duke it out within your own self here, because we do also see chemistry. Okay, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, so you will find your way back to each other. Okay, and soulmate coming through as well. Yes, this is your soulmate. So definitely a strong connection here for you, regardless of whether you met this person yet or not. We'll get some messages from this person. Like I said, regardless of whether you know who they are or not. Messages for Capricorn from their person. Messages for Capricorn from their person, please. Messages for Capricorn from their person. I want to fall asleep next to you. So that particular card, they want to be with you and they want to spend time with you and they want to sleep next to you. But, we're not next to each other. So that, once again, that's that separation energy. I need some more time before I can come to you. So your person is actually, they've got some stuff in their personal life before I can come to you. But, they got, that magnetic attraction is there. They will find their way to you. I think about you all the time. So even if you haven't met this person, they think about, oh, what's my soulmate like? I wonder what my soulmate's doing right now. They're thinking about you, even if you don't know them. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. There's a lot of love there, but there is also distance, Capricorn. So it may be a little bit of time before you're seeing this person in your life, or moving forward with this person in your life. Okay. But more than welcome to check your other placements. Make sure you check out those shadow work readings. We did really well. We got through without that background noise. So awesome. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon.